Mmm. Today we're drinking Pepsi. Start a video off with product placement for the win. Not a sponsor, by the way. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to another episode on the modded series. How you guys doing today? You know, I'm doing really good. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. I'm having a really great day. It's Monday, probably. It's fun day. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. It's currently Sunday, the day that I'm recording this. It's the only time I've got free to actually try to get this video done, you know, for you guys. But anyhoozle, yeah, I've got so much to talk about. But before we jump into anything, let's go ahead and get on in today's episode. So, we are currently standing on the place we always start episodes. We need to get a new entry place for our episode counter. I need to find some new and exciting stuff to do. Especially, you know what, sooner or later, for our plans today, hopefully we can get to cooler places pretty soon. But anyhoozle, today, before anything starts, I gotta show you guys what I've been doing over here. So, as you guys can tell, I've been constructing like a madman. I've added this platform here, which I have absolutely no idea what we're gonna be doing with it. I just put it here because I decided that it needed to be here. So it's here. I also put this thing over here, which I still don't know what we're gonna do with it, but I put it over here so that I connect the two. Basically, it's just something so that way it's symmetrical. I want it to be symmetrical. And then I stuck this in the middle because I wanted some more room for stuff and things. But before we can get into anything, I needed to start working on something that I've been wanting to get done for a little while. So let's go ahead and sleep, get rid of the nighttime, because nighttimes are scary, because we don't want nighttime, because we're about to go do a little bit of adventuring, because the first thing I want to do, and for the majority of today's episode, we're going to try to get into something a little bit more technology-wise. Now, it's not going to be super technology, but it's going to be something that I really want to get done. Oh, if you guys haven't noticed, I got my skin back. I know, I finally found it on my computer. It took me forever, but I found my skin. We got our old skin back now, which is cool. It's a little minor change, but the thing that I want to try to get done today is I'm tired of walking. Nobody likes walking. Who likes walking? Walking's terrible. If you walk everywhere, it's slow, you lose. I mean, it's good for cardio. But let's be honest, we're not exercising here. But I want to start flying. How do you guys fly? How do we fly, you might be asking yourself? Well, I guess we could go the technology route and try to do a jetpack. But unfortunately, we don't have a lot of those. All we have is the IC2 jetpacks, and these things are garbage. And plus, they run off EU, so those are bad. But what I want to try to get into is this, the rings. There are rings in, let's go ahead and look this up. And I do believe it is Extra Utilities too. They have something called an angel ring. Now this guy, my friend, is where it's at. Because what I can do with this ring is if I have it, I can fly, which I want. But unfortunately, it's going to take me quite a bit of stuff to get this ring. So, the angel ring consists of a couple different objects. We need to get glass gold, which we have abundance of. But it also needs something called a curse lasso, which is going to require us to go kill some wither skeletons, which I mean isn't that big of a deal. And a golden lasso, which is going to just be gold and some string. This golden lasso is going to have a bat in it. This curse lasso is going to have a ghast in it. Both of which, not the easiest thing in the world to get, but we're not really worried about that for right now. The one thing that we need to get first, well, actually, there's two things. We need to get the ring of flying squid, because apparently squids can fly. I don't know, jet propulsion at your fingertips. Squids can fly in this game. I don't know when squids fly. Is that the saying? It's not the saying. I tried. Anyhoozle. So yeah, we have to get the ring of flying squids, which requires 2 diamonds, another ring that we're gonna have to get, along with some ink, some black dye of any kind, and of course some an ender pearl, and then a golden lasso with a squid in it. I guess that's kind of mandatory for the flying squid thing. So, and then the one thing that we're gonna need to get before that is something called a chicken lasso. Well, we have to get a golden lasso with a chicken in it, and the ring is called chicken ring, which I'm guessing just gives us that majestic flying feature that chickens have. So it's not really flying, it's more like falling gracefully. So yeah, that's gonna be the first thing that we're gonna have to get into, but to even get any of this stuff to work, we're going to have to start diving into Extra Utilities 2 and getting some GP power online. Now, I'm going to be explaining more about GP in just a minute, but first things first, I want to start getting work on getting that first ring going. So in order to do that, I'm going to need a couple different objects. Let's see, where's it go? Where'd you go? Bam, found it. Okay, so I'm gonna need 2 feathers, some iron, a golden lasso, which is just this, and 8 experience. I'm really hoping I can reuse this. I don't know for sure, but I'm really hoping I can. But that, of course, is just some gold nuggets and some string. Not a big deal. And then I'm going to have to get me some of these resonant redstone crystals, which I should have some from mining, which I do. And that is easy enough to do on its own. So what I'm probably going to do is go ahead and do the first 2 levels, because this one's going to be really easy to do. And this one's going to be really easy to do because I've got diamonds. This is in abundance. There's squids everywhere. Again, squids everywhere. So that one's going to be really easy to do. I don't know if I have an ender pearl. Do I has ender pearl? Crud. So I'm going to have to go see if I can find myself an ender pearl. First 2 levels, pretty easy to do. I'm going to get those done, and then we are going to go on an adventure into the nether and then try to get this one done. And then once we get this ring, we'll start working into GP, because that's going to be the, well, it's going to be the easiest, but then again, we got to build a bunch of stuff. Oh, Steven, or Chicken. Are we going to name him Steven? You know what? Screw it. Everybody knows all the chickens are named Steven. Oh, Steven, where are you? I can smell your fear. There you are! Get inside the lasso. Ah, yes. Okay, so we have gotten the first part done. I have captured a chicken, and his name, of course, is Steven. And I am going to use this guy to make the first ring. And I was thinking about this. This is kind of bad. We're taking this chicken and we're cramming him inside this crafting table, and we're what happens to the chicken after I make this ring? I think I just killed a chicken, guys. Like, I took the chicken and I jammed him inside of a ring. And okay, we're just not gonna think about it. Okay, so we've got ourselves the chicken ring wing, or chicken, that's a tongue twister, chicken wing ring. Good, we got that one done, and the next one should be pretty easy as well. Oh, I don't have the ender pearl, do I? Crap. So let's go ahead and just stick this in there for now. I can't use it right now. Then we'll put the ink sacks, which I have here. And then we'll go ahead and take this back out. I think it needed to be in the middle. Yeah, it was supposed to be in the middle. So we'll do that there. I need to grab myself a squid. I'm going to cram you inside of this, Steven. Come here, Steven Squid. Steven the squid. Get in there. Okay, good. Then I'm going to cram this guy inside of the crafting table. I got to find me an ender pearl, which I should not be too difficult because I do have a looting sword. I did turn this guy to looting, so he has looting 2 on it. I'm still waiting to get looting 3. I need just a little bit more lapis for that. But once we do that, we'll be able to propulse ourselves jetfully, just like a squid. Never thought I'd ever say that in my life. Boom, ender pearl there. Bam. Sorry, Mr. Squid, Steven Squid. You are now turned into a ring. So now we have the embodiment of both a chicken and a squid inside this ring. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to really test this thing out. I'm guessing what it does is I guess it gives me like propulsion. So if I double jump, it gives me a little bit of an extra boost, maybe? I don't actually know. I have no idea. But I'm not really interested in it right now. I'm not really gonna test this thing out because it's not what I really want. What I want is to upgrade this one thing one more time into the angel ring, but this is gonna require a new thing. Not only do we need this with a bat in it, but we're gonna need a cursed lasso, which is going to take a drop of evil. And of course, these only come from wither skeletons. Luckily, I do have a looting sword, so it should not be too difficult to go get me one. And I think that's gonna be our next little adventure. I jumped straight into this episode. I didn't even talk to you guys at the beginning of this episode, at least not for very much. I was really excited. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I just keep putting it off because there's other things that I need to do before we can jump into the more important stuff. So I'm going to leave the ring of squid here. That way I don't lose this stuff because I'm going into the nether, and the nether is very dangerous. Oh yeah, I made this off screen. I made a golden backpack, and I know some of you see that golden backpack and you're like, Valentine, why did you make that? You could have made the golden bag of holding. It's so much better. I don't know why, but in this mod pack, it's disabled. Holding. See? It's disabled. Sad panda. So it could not make the golden bag of holding. So if you guys are looking for a substitute for that, the backpacks mod. Pretty good there. You gotta, it's a little bit, it's like a tiered system, just like the chest over there. Like you have to build a regular backpack, and then you have to build an iron backpack, and then you have to build the gold backpack, and then of course you can build the diamond one as well. I just didn't want to put 6 diamonds into a backpack. But yeah, there's like a tiered system for that. There's also upgrades for it. I haven't really looked too much into that, so I don't really know a lot about that. So yeah, that's the thing. It's good for what I want it to do, which is hold things so I could have more inventory space. Anyhoozle, today I had a lot of things to talk about, and hopefully that skipped it and just skipped the video. I've got a lot of walking before I'm able to get to the actual this stupid nether fortress that's really far away, because, well, it's the closest one that I know about, which is like, if I don't even know, the nether is really oh, there it is. So I gotta traverse from here back through. I think I can make that over there just by crawling over, and then I'd have to walk through here and then get to here, which is how I got to it last time. But we got quite a bit of walking. Am I going in the right direction? Probably not. Nope, going in the wrong direction. I'm smart. So we got a lot of things to talk about. So as you guys, if you guys did not notice, we did not have a video out on Friday. I broke the promise. You can crucify me in the comment section if you want to, but it's not my fault, dang it. I don't know what happened, but my internet broke. I updated you guys on Twitter. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, I recommend you guys go follow me on Twitter. It's in the links are in the down there. I did not just make this segment to then plug in my Twitter, I promise. That's not what I'm trying to do. Am I even going the right direction again? I am, so I gotta go this way. Okay. Anyhoozle. So yeah, I was not able to put a video out on Friday. I do apologize for that. I'm gonna try to get back to the daily stuff for this week again. I don't exactly know how that's going to turn out, just for the simple fact that I don't have. Can I make that? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, bossing time. I should be able to do that. I think I should be able to get enough videos done this week. I think I've been able to kind of map it out the way that I want it. And I think we'll be fine on the videos for this week, and I should be able to do a daily thing again for this week. So yeah, stay tuned every day at 3 o'clock. If I don't have a video out, I'll then update it again on Twitter, and then you guys can see, and of course you guys can go there and make sure that you guys follow me there. There we go. So I gotta go this way. So you guys can follow me there and then know when the videos are gonna be coming or if they're not gonna be coming and stuff like that. So yeah, that's just for a little plug-in for the Twitter-wise. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I've just been putting it off. Give me this cobalt. Thank you. Get in the belly. I finally bought myself some brand new set of earphones, well, headphones. And they are amazing, and I absolutely love them. I finally upgraded. Well, I was originally using the Astros. Give me that Draconium. Hello, I should have fortuned that. Dang it, I didn't think about it. I have fortune on my hammer and not my thing. But anyhoozle, I finally got a new set of headphones. I went from the Astros, I think they were the A40TRs, to the Audio-Technica M50X. Now, if you guys know anything about the M50X, is that they're kind of a legendary set of headphones. And I never really knew just how great they were. And you know, I kind of put off for a while not buying them, and they're really not that too expensive, especially if you have, you know, a moderately paying job. You could probably pick you up one. They're $150. I mean, it's not that really expensive. Let's put it this way. I've spent more money on stupider stuff. So, but yeah, I finally picked me up a pair. And my first impressions worked amazing whenever I first unboxed them. And I'm not an unboxing channel, but this is just more so my reaction to when I was unboxing them. And my first initial reaction was they felt really plasticky. They felt really light, which was a little scary for me because usually light goes with the idea of being cheap. But something that I really didn't expect whenever I put them on and actually started to use them was just how great the sound quality is in them. They are absolutely phenomenal sound quality. And I've heard great things about them. And really, this is why I'm really stupid, by the way. When I hear great things about stuff, I get a little skeptic about it because if everybody likes something, I usually don't jump onto the bandwagon right away because I always feel like, okay, if everybody likes it, there's something, they're just bandwagoning off everybody else. There has to be something wrong with it. So I usually don't just jump straight into it like everybody else does. So I put off buying them, and Oh, God. Okay, that was clearly not the best idea, and I just lost my helmet. Oh, if we die here, by the way, you guys can laugh at me in the comment section. That's what it's there for. I don't have time for any of you. I need to get myself a wither skeleton skull. But anyway, I bought me a new pair of headphones, and now that I have them, I might start changing up my audio again. So, because originally I was tuning my audio, especially with my voice. Oh God, come on, I can't dodge that. I'm a lot faster than that. Get some, piggy skeleton. You're not the skeleton that I want. Oh God, I need to eat. Hello. I forgot I lost my helmet. That's not good. I'm kind of defenseless here. So once we get ourselves that drop of evil, we're getting out of here. But I might start changing up my audio again. I'm going to be tweaking around with it because now that I have a new set of headphones and I can really hear myself. Because the big problem that was with the Astros is that they were really, really bass heavy. And I didn't really know it at the time how distorted the headset really was until I got something that was way better. So now I'm gonna start messing around with my audio again and see if I can perfect it even more, and then you guys will probably be hearing it now, of course. So if you guys like this audio better than what we have previously had, let me know in the comment section. If you guys like the audio previously and want me to change it back, let me know in the comment section. And just give me some feedback on that, because I'm still going to be learning. Well, I'm still technically learning this whole YouTube thing and how to make my voice sound better for you guys. Not only do I want it to sound, what are these? I'm going to take them because I don't know. Oh, bat wings. Oh, can I be Batman? Can I be Batman? Aw. So I got excited. I thought I could be Batman. But I'm still learning this whole trying to get my voice to be perfect for you guys. That way you guys have the best time. Don't really care about bees. So you guys have the best time when it comes to listening to me for 20 minutes straight. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about that one. I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to grab that drop of evil, and we're going to create this last thing, and then we're going to jump into extra utilities and get that GP power going. Well, hello. You want to be part of the video? Well, too bad. No free advertisement. Okay, so it's been quite a bit since our last little cutoff. I have been busy. I've got myself, I went ahead, made the cursed lasso, and I went ahead and put the ghast inside of it. I also got myself the golden lasso, and put a bat inside of it. And now we can do the angel ring. Bam, and we got to keep these two things. Cool. So, because I want to maybe reuse these in the future. I don't even know if these are going to be useful in the future after we have this. We really don't need them now. So now we have the angel ring. Why? Oh, that was weird. Okay, can I put them in my bauble slot? Used to, you could. And then they took it away. Okay, good. So I can put it, no. Oh, so that's the shield spot. I'm stupid. Okay, so you cannot do that. Okay, so now what this thing will do, as long as we have GP, as long as we have at least 32 GP, we can then use this angel ring, which then lets me fly. As you can see, the game wants me to fly. See, it gives me that second double jump. The game wants me to fly, but every time I do that, it's checking to see how much GP I have online. Of course, there's 0, and then it's like, okay, you can't fly. You can't use it. Okay, so now, it's a little sciencey bit. I'm going to go ahead and teach you guys exactly what GP is, all right? So stand back. I'm about to try to explain some extra utility science. All right, first thing you're going to need to know about GP is that it makes no sense. It makes no sense at all, and I don't exactly know a lot about it. All I know is that GP stands for grid power. Grid power is the overall power used throughout extra utilities, and grid power is everywhere. Grid power is here, grid power is there, grid power is over here in this furnace, there's grid power over here in this thing. It's everywhere. You don't need it, you don't need to collect, well, you technically do need to collect it and then generate it, but you could then transfer grid power without actually trying to transfer it. I'm going to try to explain more of that as I go ahead and build what I'm going to be building. So the first thing I want to go ahead and make that then generate grid power, if it still works, I'm hoping it does, is called a water mill. So let's go ahead and look up water mill. A water mill, and I'm talking specifically about, where's the one that I want? I want the water mill. It's called a water mill, right? Yes, it is. Okay, extra utilities to water mill. To make these things, we're going to need something called stone burnt, Also, we're gonna need something called redstone gear, which is just redstone torches around some wood. We're gonna need that, which I've already shown you guys. And we're gonna need stoneburn, which is gonna take a resonator and then some polished stone. To make the resonator, we need a coal block, some redstone, and again, that thing that I've shown you guys before. Okay, so now what these things are going to allow me to do is by using flowing water, I'm going to be able to generate grid power. And then that grid power will be able to be used to use my wings. These are the best way to make grid power, at least it should be, unless they've nerfed it, which I don't think they have, but I don't know for sure. So, used to, these things were super overpowered. You'd make so much grid power, you never used all of it. You just all I need is 32, but the setup that I'm gonna do probably makes over 100. So, anyways, this is the grid power that I wanna start using. I have to actually make that, which is gonna require me some stone burnt, but this thing is I think this thing requires grid power to use, so let's go ahead and make this thing first. Let's grab some of that. I need to grab me one of those. And then, what was the other thing? I don't remember now. Redstone and coal block. So we'll go ahead and grab his redstone and coal block. I'm gonna grab this and then redstone. I'm gonna make my coal block. This is kind of new to me as well. I haven't done this in quite a while. And then we'll do redstone, that, and then that. Yes, okay. We got a resonator. Stick that there. Okay, so if I take a piece of polished stone, which should just be, let's grab this really quickly. I'm pretty sure polished stone is just stone, but kind of special stone, if you catch my drift with this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and smelt this up really quickly because I think I need 4 pieces of just regular stone. So there's 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4. Cool. Okay, so now this should then equal this, and then, okay, cool. Okay, I was correct. Okay, to make polished stone, you have to use stone to make stone brick, and then stone brick to make polished stone. Okay, so now I'm pretty sure if I stick this in there, okay, so this requires 8 grid power just to do. Okay. New plan. Solars. Where are my solars at? Where my solar panel at? Okay, so now solar panels are very useful for the beginner games of Extra Utilities 2 because it gives you 1 grid power during the day. So technically, if you guys want to just make 32 of these along with 32 of the lunar panels, you could do that too. But I'm doing it the watermill way because I'm very stubborn. So this is going to require 2 polished stone along with some lapis to make myself 3 of these solar panels. So what I am going to now do is I'm going to get stuff together to actually make my watermill, my mill system. That way I have that to then make the grid power that I need to power this thing. Thank you, solars, but now you guys are going to become obsolete. So these are the solar panels, by the way. I went ahead and made 12 of them just so I'd have just enough grid power to get that done in there. And also I wanted to make it kind of like a cool little pattern, even though we're never going to use them ever again. So I went ahead, made myself 8 watermills. That should be all you need in order to get this done. So now what else you're going to need? You're going to need yourself a bucket of water, 8 of these, and a spot. I'm going to go over in this direction and then set this up a little bit away from my place because grid power is weird. I've said this already, but it's very weird. Grid power does not need to be transferred. Once you start creating grid power, it could be anywhere in the world. As long as it's loaded, you'll have the grid power. I don't even know if the loading issue is a thing anymore. It's such a weird mechanic. Grid power is everywhere. If you're generating grid power, you don't have to then transfer it anywhere. It's automatically everywhere, if you kind of get what I'm saying here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to make a little structure just like this. It's going to be 1 center block, 3 around that, and then 1 in each of the corners. It's going to look like a little star. Well, kind of a weird looking star. So then what you're going to want to do, take your water mills, stick them on the ends just like this. Just like so. And then, boom. And then go ahead and take out these blocks as well on each of the sides right here, and then right here as well, and make sure you put that back because it needs to be there, and then go out 2 from each of these sides as well, and then go ahead and take out these blocks, And now what this is going to do is it's going to give you the maximum coverage of available spaces for water to run. Now, the way that these water mills work is that if there is running water next to these turbines, it will then create and then generate grid power. What I'm doing is maximizing the amount of sides that will be touching running water. And let me say that one more time. You need running water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one bucket of water, stick it in the middle. Each one of these bad boys, well, all of them really. So this one, 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 and this one. All their interfaces are now being touched, so to say, by the running water. And now I've gone from, let's go ahead and pick this back up. Right now I'm generating 12 grid power, as you can see. And by just placing this one bucket of water, I'm now up to 60 grid power, which means I can fly like a birdie. We can fly, baby. Create a flight for the... Okay. I forgot. Thank you. I literally just peed myself a little bit. I forgot that the ring gives you feather falling, because I forgot that that's a thing and I peed myself. So that was hilarious. I hope that you guys had your heart sink just like I did. But let's go ahead and place the rest of the water, even though you technically don't need it anymore. You really don't need to place any more water because you're already making 60 grid power, and you only need 32 for this to work. But then again, you could be using grid power for other things. So I'm going to go ahead and place one water source block here, there, and there. And what that is going to allow me to do is then we're going to bump up the amount of space that these running water are going to be hitting. So we've got up from 60 grid power to 92 grid power, and I do believe the maximum is 130-ish? 130, because there's 108. And then we'll go ahead and grab another one. Well, why am I walking? Who walks anymore? Dang it, we can fly. Flying is so much faster than walking. Then we'll place that one there, and then we'll go ahead and place this one there, and then we'll place, hello, we're gonna go and take that back out, and place that one there, and then last but certainly not least, this one over here. And now we are creating 140 grid power, so I was close. So each one of these sides are now being touched by running water, and yeah, we have just enough grid power to power 4 of these if we really wanted to. The only bad thing about this is, you can't place this thing anywhere inside of your baubles anymore, because you used to be able to do that, which is really stupid. You can't do that anymore. And if you then pick it up while you're flying, it turns off. So you don't want to do that either. But the last thing that's really cool, I know this episode's running really long, guys. I'm sorry about that. I might cut some stuff out that way. It's not 30 minutes long, but the last really cool thing that you can do with these angel rings is that you can decorate them. So right now I've got the invisible ones. There are no wings visible on my back because they're invisible. So what I can then do is then use this thing to then make actual wings based upon the amount of whatever I put on them. Right now, I personally like the invisible ones just because they're inconspicuous, they're not there, and they're not in the way. It's not really flashy, but then again, you can make ones that look like actual wings. And if you guys want me to show these off next episode, I'll go ahead and do that as well. But for right now, I'm going to leave it alone. But yeah, let me know in the comment section. But you can make like feathered wings, like actual fairy wings. You can make dragon wings, golden wings, and then I think bat wings. I think these are like bat wings. But yeah, you can make a bunch of different kinds of wings, which are really cool. But unfortunately, guys, that is going to be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you guys had fun today, because I had a ton of fun today. We can fly now, which is the one thing I wanted to accomplish today, and we were able to do it. This is going to make this game so much easier, because now we can fly through the nether, we can fly through the end, we don't have to worry about traversing anymore, we don't have to worry about falling damage anymore. It's super, super useful, and I really recommend you guys go and build this thing, because really, this is really cheap. It used to be a lot more expensive because you used to have nether stars for this sucker. And I'm really glad they changed that. Thank God they changed that. But anyways, don't forget to post any questions, comments, or small marks in the comment section down there. I love hearing from you guys. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace out and have a great and wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video.